Hey everybody, this is Rob with Veracity. I am here today to make a quick demo showing off our new technology we're calling xAPI Delegates. This demo is going to have a lot of moving pieces. I'm going to attempt to make it as smooth as possible. An xAPI Delegate is a package that you can download from our launch server, our launch product, that will let you play your xAPI-enabled content in any learning management system, whether that learning management system supports xAPI or not. And we do more than simply doing the tin can launch from within a package. We bridge the playback from our servers to the SCORM data model inside the learning management system, so that your completions actually go where you think they're going to go. Let me show you how it works, because it's a little bit magical. I'm inside of our demo tenant on Go Launch It, and I've got a CMI5 course, the geology course. I like this course because it sends a score correctly and it completes correctly. So what I'm going to do is find it in my repository of courses here, just by searching Geo, and I'm going to go to Create a Delegate. Okay. So when I go to Create Delegate, it's going to ask me to pick a name. That name is fine, whatever. Let's do a Delegate to Intro to Geology Video Demo. I'll leave most of this in its default state. Delegates have a variety of controls. You can set an open date, a close date, a launch limit, origin tags. I'm not going to talk about any of that. I'm just going to create it and sort of leave it in its default configuration. That means anybody who's got this package can upload it to their learning management system, and then they would be able to play the course. I'm going to go to Manage Integrations and then to Delegates, and you'll see I just made my new Intro to Geology delegate. Let me see if I can flip on. So let me go ahead here. This is a video demo one. There we go. Let me go ahead and download the associated delegate package. Download delegate package. Okay. This is going to give me a zip file, and let me just make sure that I paste the name of the exact demo I'm doing now. Demo delegate video.zip. Okay. So okay. Download's complete. It's 8 kilobytes. It's usually very small. Fantastic. We now have a delegate that we can upload to a learning management system. Here I am in Moodle. Inside of Moodle, this is going to work exactly as it would in any learning management system that supports SCORM 1.2, which is pretty widely supported across the industry. What I'll do is, of course, this part will vary for each learning management system. I will create an activity. I'm going to choose a SCORM package, delegate video demo. I'm going to upload the file that I just downloaded, demo delegate video. This is the one I just downloaded. I've done this many times, but let me make sure to grab the one that I just did. Upload this file. Okay. One thing you want to make sure is set your completion criteria. Moodle, every one of these things has different settings. Moodle requires you to explicitly say, when I upload a SCORM package, I want to complete the course when the SCORM package is completed. Okay? So great. So I've uploaded my delegate package to Moodle. Let's just run it. I'm in Moodle here, also with the same identity, Rob Chadwick. There it is, a pop-up, Rob Chadwick. I'm just going to enter this. Okay? And what's going to happen is this is going to talk to our servers and then play back the content. You'll notice that it's a pretty seamless experience. Nothing really happened there. It just pops up the way you'd expect it to. Let's take this course. Now, you remember, as I said earlier, this course is actually CMI5 content. It's published in the CMI5 format, and it's sending xAPI data to the launch servers to signal all of the performance information. I've done this many times, so I'm going to get an 80% on this quiz. All right. That is a passing score, so I'll exit the course. All right. When I hit the exit activity inside of Moodle, you'll see I'm done. I got a completion, and if I go back, you'll see that 80% is inside of Moodle. So hang on a minute, right? Like, Nowhere did I put any sort of Moodle connectivity credentials in that package. That's all just sort of automatically bridged by our delegate technology. What's happened is we push back over SCORM the completion information that we get from the CMI5 xAPI feed. That means that the 80%, the completion, pass or fail, if the content were to bookmark a location or something, it would resume just as you would expect it to. On top of that, the xAPI data is now flowing into the associated learning record store for our launch portal. Here you can see, in fact, here are my question responses, right? How many types of fault are there? You'll also see that the identity works just the way it ought to. What happens is that our delegate package reads the identity out of the Learning Management System's SCORM API, and it uses that when it initiates the launch from our external servers. When our external servers get the CMI5 completion from the content, then we bridge that back over to SCORM inside the Learning Management System to tell the LMS that you got an 80%. Effectively, what has happened here is I just got a package out of launch that allowed me to run CMI5 content in a learning management system that believes it's plain SCORM content. And the identity links up properly. The information is accessible to me in the learning management system, and it's accessible to me inside my associated learning record store, as well as that deep information. This is information the learning management system doesn't have, right? How many types of rocks are there? What was my response? So the completions and the score and the basic outcomes information go back to the learning management system. The identity of the learner and the attempt goes into the learning record store. And then all of that deep, detailed information that xAPI provides is available in the learning record store that's associated with that delegate. And there's really nothing the learning management system can do about this. It's not even aware this is happening. As far as it knows, it just played a local SCORM package. That means that learning management systems that don't support CMI5 and don't support xAPI will work just totally normally with this technology. There's also some interesting xAPI in here. Look, I actually answered number 3, right? Response number 3, and the correct response pattern was response number 3, and I was successful on this exact question. So, you know, we have details here that aren't really available inside the learning management system normally. There's also additional context available, like what specific delegate just got run. You'll note at the beginning of this video, I made one called Video Demo, and here it's in an extension, GoLaunchIt.it ontology launch context, source title, and this is the title that I gave the delegate at the beginning of this video. So if you want to distribute your content to many places, get all your data into one big learning management system, but then, one big learning record store, but then slice it out and understand who's launching your content or which delegate played this content and generated this xAPI, it's in here. Additionally, we keep track of the referrer header. So we know what was the domain, what was the website that hosted this package when it got played, in this case, moodle.enterprise.lrs.io. So that's it. It's a pretty magical solution that bridges xAPI and CMI5 to SCORM for systems that otherwise couldn't do this. It allows you to get the kind of verbose xAPI data out of a learning management system when it plays the package and get the identity aligned correctly so that you know sort of who's who, in such a way that the learning management system now essentially supports xAPI totally natively. It works very well. And the final bit that is really quite magical and couldn't be accomplished any other way is that the data goes back into the learning management system normally, right? I've got a completion, I've got a score. So the learning management system's gradebook and the learning record store are going to line up correctly. That's probably it. I've been talking longer than I intended to, but this is a really exciting bit of technology. Please reach out if you have questions about how this works or how it could work for you. If you want to try it, you can get a free portal by going to Go Launch It. You wouldn't go to demo.golauncheit, right? That's my demo portal. You would just go to Go Launch It. All right, just go to Go Launch It, and then you'll kind of go to Account and create a new portal. We also have a website where you can try this out without signing up for anything, giving us any info at all. That's at xapi.io. xAPI.io is nothing on this website but a form. You tell us the location of an unzipped tin can xAPI package. Give us the actual URL to the HTML file and tell us your xAPI credentials. We'll set up all the tenants and all the pipes and all the magical stuff in the background and just give you back a zip file. You'll just put in that information, click download delegate, you'll get a zip, and you can put that in your LMS. It will magically bridge that SCORM content, that xAPI content into a SCORM package that you can send to your learning management system. Note that if you need some system to host the files, or you want to do CMI5 rather than tin can xAPI, or you have some other sort of more complicated use case, you'll just want to sign up for a free tenant on lrs.io or golaunch.it rather than use this free tool. But this free tool can be used to do a very simple bridge without signing up for anything, so check that out as well. All right, that's enough from me. Please check this out. It's very exciting technology. You can always reach out to Veracity if you have questions or you want a demo. Thank you for listening.